Okay, so recording starting. Okay, so this is me analyzing a first to five casual set that I and Bizzy had, that Bizzy and I had a few hours ago, and I kind of want to help Bizzy get better, so I kind of want to analyze this. I gave my computer away, so I don't have really good looking video. So this is gonna look really bad, especially during times where big band's on screen or there was a lot of times where while recording my computer like just dropped a lot of frames for some reason, and it usually doesn't do that, but now it does, and I can't be bothered fixing it because I have a new PC in the woodworks, and as soon as it gets here, I should probably just set that up and have it recording well instead of trying to make do with this garbage. But in any case, I'll get this started anyway. So there's also some problem with the recording software, not software, the replay viewer software, where it didn't stop the recording properly. Something I don't know. I still have to talk to Taylor about that. And I just ran out of water. Feels bad, man. In any case, let's start. So this is a first to five set. Spoiler alert: I win this set 5-2. So he wins the first two, then I kind of come back and kind of take the next five. So let's just kind of jump into it and see what happened. He gets hit here. As soon as I don't see him move at all, it's a great freeze frame, by the way. Also, I see my mouse working. I can't see my mouse here. Let me see if a mouse works. Capture cursor. There we go. Capture cursor works now. Okay, so as soon as he this is a great freeze frame, by the way. As soon as he didn't move, I was like, I don't know if something's wrong with him, so I just stopped doing anything. So I was like, okay, he's doing things. Okay, sweet. We're going to play the game. He does this, Butcher's Blade plus assist. I don't understand why. He kind of does. He kind of has this habit, or like he just recently picked it up or something, where he'll call his assist at like, wow, that's kind of a long time. Is it shift the one? Yeah, shift's the one that I should be using. So like, he called his assist like over here, and it doesn't really do anything. It kind of just gets hit by Beowulf a bunch of times. It doesn't really help him a lot. So that's kind of one of the bad habits that Bizzy has that he should kind of look into. And protecting your assist from getting hit is just a good habit, especially against players who can really destroy assists. Beowulf isn't really one of them, but he'll like safely poke assists pretty commonly, and kind of just give him a big smackaroo and kind of kill him. So I poke the assist here. I trade with something. Oh, I kind of big skip again. I trade with something for some. I can't tell. I might have traded with the Ceracopter or something, but I don't know. But like, see, the thing is that I called Philia and did hit jumping heavy punch, so his Cerebella gets hit. His Cerebella kind of leaves. He's taking a bunch of damage with Eliza for no real reason. I don't know why he did this. Maybe he was just an execution error. I'm just probably thinking too hard about this. But he takes some damage. If he goes back in, he takes some, jumping heavy punch again. Again, great freeze frame. I don't really confirm of this. I don't know. I was thinking maybe I could, but then I think I messed up my input or something and got the button a bit too early. So, like I did crouching leg kick too early, and the standing medium punch came out too late because I did it far too early. Then I do jumping heavy punch again. This is a good push block. This just shouldn't work because he can just standing medium punch and kind of kill me. The thing about jumping heavy punch is that the chair is completely disjointed, but the body is not. The body is pretty bad in terms of hitbox. So you can just standing medium punch it with Eliza, and it'll basically just kill me. And especially if Philia is coming down, Philia might often just do the taunt and just go away, or you just might get a hit somehow. So it's good to, at this range, kind of just admittedly, it's kind of awkward to do that, and that might just be a failed push block input that put him in the situation. But then he push blocks this, and then he doesn't really punish this. The second blitzer on landing is actually pretty bad in terms of landing recovery and like general block stun and recovery and all that sort of stuff. You can just jab here, and you'll most likely punish Beowulf. And even if you wouldn't, he can't really mash anything right there anyway. He has to like bet on some reversal or something. and he hits my assist, which is good, I guess. I hit jumping heavy punch because don't hit my assist, and it kind of made a read he would back off here, so I go for a hype build up, which is now I have a hype and I have like almost 2 bars. Hype in 2 bars, I'm feeling pretty okay in neutral with Beowulf. I feel like okay, I'm doing alright. If I get a hit, it's kind of whatever. Again, kind of weird call. I punished the call and I blocked just in time. And good jumping medium kick to kind of get in, I guess. But I don't know. I kind of feel like sacrificing the assist like that isn't that great. Especially because if you're like, now you got blocked here. Now would be a great time to call it. So actually, I'd get stuck here, you know. Um, but I don't know. Maybe the call on the assist actually made that jump in work or something. I don't know. That might be something to look into. Again, the video kind of looks ugly. I'm really sorry. He calls Horus here to kind of stuff my preemptively stuff my jumping heavy punch, which is cool. I kind of didn't really read it. I kind of just went around it somehow, but it's kind of cool. Like, so I actually let me go back a little bit. So he backs off here. If he didn't back off here, the Horus would actually work, which is a pretty crazy thought. But because he backed off here, the jumping heavy punch was a lot safer. The Horus didn't really do anything. So kind of like a bad. He was like trying to be preemptive with the spacing, but then he got too preemptive, I guess, or something. I don't know. I don't really know how to explain that too well. Um, then he doesn't really push block the jumping heavy punch here. That's a great time to push block the jumping heavy punch because you're in no danger of getting mixed up. But because he didn't, you are stuck dealing with this garbage. And I tech throw. Um, I kind of delayed the medium punch here. I shouldn't have. Actually, should do this as well, so I'm not as loud. I delayed the jumping heavy punch here. Oh, sorry, crouching medium punch here. I don't know why. I just made me drop a combo. Again, like he push blocks the standing heavy kick. I have no real like threat. I just go back and just hit a bunch of buttons. Um, I should do this. I kind of drop my combo here. He push blocks me. Again, I have no brain. I just jumping heavy punch. Then I try to. I expect him to push block, so I preemptively do the hop medium punch because it's a good thing to do with the push block. It like most often will tag them, or and even if it doesn't, it's pretty safe. But he doesn't, and he just calls assist here, so that's pretty good. And then he hits me. He might have expected this to work because he might not know that he's coming a medium, the heavyweight character instead of like Philia weight or something. So that might be a reset that works on Philia weights or something. But I get hit by this. One thing I always thought about as soon as you do these like air dash strings, you are at IPS 3 on the ground. So instead of doing the light kick, medium kick, heavy punch, you should try to minimize your buttons as much as possible because you know you got the hit. You got 3 hits here. Even rollback is like not gonna hurt you that bad. So you can just go straight into medium punch, heavy punch, or something like that because it even saves you the light kick as part of your IPS chain. This is something to like consider. It's not particularly important. Nice side switch. Again, he like tried to do the air throw, expecting I was a heavyweight, I guess, or something. I don't know. I get hit by this again. I kind of freak out and just get hit. Call the assist here. I don't know why. But the assist is back anyway for him. The incoming doesn't work because he mixed himself up. The push block here, I actually realized quite recently that the heavy kick on block after that situation is actually like plus not that much. It's like plus 4. Actually, the cross-up heavy kick is plus 4, which is kind of nuts. But like I assume that one isn't that much more plus anyway. Like maybe like plus 6, I guess. I haven't tested that. But the point I'm trying to make is that if you don't push block here, it actually is kind of fair to just go over a reversal with Eliza. Even though the reversal is kind of slow, I'm not looking to bait it, especially if you don't push block it, because nobody does it. So that might be something to consider if you don't push block the heavy kick. If I do a heavy kick in part of a chain and then you don't push block it, then you can kind of go for something. And you can kind of implement fuzzy guarding in your defense as well, which is something that nobody does here for some reason. It's pretty good against Philia because the overhead is a lot slower than the low, generally. I do the crouching light punch. If it gets push block, I have pretty good recovery, and I'm like super plus. So I kind of go in with the air dash jab. It's pretty good against Liza. It tags a lot of her hurt boxes pretty weirdly, and it's kind of good. Um, he gets this medium kick. I mess up my push block absolute guard. I don't know why I even went for it, but it's good to go. I have a habit of going for it, which is I think it's pretty good to go for, but I mess it up here. Blah blah blah. Then he gets this thingy. Yeah, side switch again. Uh, I'm kind of tired. Bizzy really likes a reset here, but so I should have started reversing here in a lot more often, and I kind of didn't. I don't know why. I think I started doing that later on in the games. I definitely do it with Big Band, which air throw because he probably could have killed me with level 1 as soon as he landed. But air throw is fine, I guess. Just guarantee the kill. You get the uppercut thingy fine. I don't recommend hitting the character here, especially if you look at the undizzy. You have just under maximum undizzy. So if you did a meaty on my big band and I messed up my timpani or something, I don't know, or you just like hit the timpani somehow or something, you have enough. You have just enough undizzy for your first mix-up to do pretty good damage. So I think trying to combo here was not a good idea, but it doesn't really work because you hit the corner anyway, so that's good. Whatever. You did a weird incoming. I don't get this one. Maybe you're just trying to stuff timpani on incoming or something, which is, I guess, fine if you're doing that. But if you don't do that, then I don't understand why you did this. Kind of the same side mid. Doesn't really bait anything. Cold Sarcopter here. It's kind of risky you did that. Because like the thing is, I understand you do this here, and then you're definitely baiting some reversal. So you up back in Cerebella and call Cerebella. If you were hitting some button and I did a reversal, you're dead. I'm gonna beat extend. I'm gonna do the mash. I'm gonna do the side switch, and your Cerebella's gonna die. It's a pretty big risk you take here. I mean, not with the up back, obviously, but like the fact that you even went for this is a pretty big risk in of itself, in my opinion. Especially because now you up back. I can, if I didn't up back, I can kind of parry and hit the Cerebella and do some things. I just don't agree with the mix-up that you're doing here as well. There's a good recognition of the push block and then you air throw here, or it wasn't and it just happened to work out. Either or. I just realized I'm like a minute in and it's 12 minutes already. A minute into the game. Kind of good hits, I guess. I kind of freak out and just uppercut. And I kill this character with a level 3. I don't know if I had to do it, but ever since the Undizzy patch, I'm never sure about if something's gonna kill or not. And this is just the computer being really bad. I am really sorry. He did because then I watched the thing as it was happening. He did a double jump, like he landed in, then he like jumped up as I tried to low him. Kind of just computer freaking out. I'm sorry. I'm really bad at this neutral. I need to be better at this. That was a good F throw, like read, I guess. And then he kill me here. Again, that big band part was kind of choppy, but it's the recording's kind of bad. My computer's really like this laptop is gonna die soon. I hope. And the recording kind of freaked out, and like the app kind of freaked out that Mao made, and just didn't skip to the next one. Because I think there's like some McAfee garbage, something showing up. I don't know. Neutral jump, heavy punch plus assist is pretty good. Like that's a good response to it though, the chicken block. But then you get hit here. I don't know why. I can convert here. I forgot how to do it for some reason because I'm fairly rusty, I guess. Or something. I just forgot entirely. I know I can do it. I can get like heavy punch into blitzer and then I just go for simple OTG into 1+1 hype or something into a knockdown, which is pretty good in my opinion. You just go for a knockdown, get 1 hype. You can go for an extension. I'm just not very good at those, or like not very good at remembering those. He gets hit by the blitzer here. The heavy punch here doesn't get hit by blitzer for some reason. That's a good freeze frame. You shouldn't be push blocking that. You should be just punishing that. The second blitzer in the air, the final blitzers basically are a lot worse on block than any of the other ones. So you should just block and just destroy me. Because I'm pretty sure that one's at least like minus 9 or 10. That has to be. There's no other way. So you can just like block that one and just jab and just kill me. You turn into Spooky Skeleton here. Spooky Skeleton's cool, I guess. Doesn't really do anything. Kind of go back. It you don't really threaten me with anything. Um, Again, you kind of jump back, jump forward, and whatever. I'm kind of safe from getting hyped on. Like, I can get my hype up fairly easily here. Because Eliza's not going to be threatening me with much. If she does with anything, it's like sewer grab at best. And I'm kind of whatever on taking a sewer grab, really. So I try to take a hype. Again, the kind of weird assist call, jump forward. What was that anyway? You jump forward button, assist call, jump back. Kind of sacrificing your assist for not much gain. And then you do the that one I was looking for, so I just kind of jump up and just hit the button anyway again. It's almost got grabbed here for some reason, and then I just blitz her. I mean, that was fairly autopilot. It just kind of worked out as well. You push block here. You kind of chicken block the jumping hair punch here. That's good. I almost started to notice it here. And then you do the thingy. Nice jump out. Air dash back. Hit some buttons. That was a good confirm. That's one thing that Bizzy's pretty good at, is just confirming that. You can Horus this. You can just Horus me and I'll die and you get to confirm into a full combo. Like, please, do not let me get away with this, please. I finally get a hype, but I die. Feels bad. Story of my life. I'm saying, Mike C, please buff Beowulf. Please help me. One guy. And then I do this again, just Horus. Especially, the good thing is, especially if you're committed to a ground string, you can just Horus me on reaction, because it has like barely any hit stop, and it doesn't really matter the hit stop against the grounded opponents anyway. So you just destroy me. Jumping Harry Punch again with assist. Again, I'm just gonna throwing it out. That's a good assist call. That works out for you. And you kill Beowulf, and I still have no meter. It's really annoying. I hate Beowulf. It's like a shitty character. Weird meaty, doesn't really work out. Feels bad. I kind of hit some buttons, but you push block, so I kind of, well, okay, whatever. That's a good read. I was reading that you would hit up, like, jump up and, like, either jump medium kick or just not do anything. Because jumping light punch honestly takes care of pretty much everything if you jump here. Because Liza's big body and Philia jump light punch is pretty quick, and it'll beat a lot of stuff that Liza can do from that range. As in like this range. Philia jump light punch will beat a lot of Eliza's medium kick, medium punch, heavy punch, all that sort of stuff. But it doesn't beat just standing on the ground and hitting tiny medium punch. That's cool. I get big schmackied into blah 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 blah. Early Aether reset. I don't agree with this because you got a fat medium counter hit. You got some big ass chunky damage to go for, my dude. Just going for Aether immediately is kind of bad because now you have 50% scaling and conserving and Dizzy in this patch. I mean, I say this patch, but like. This is basically the game, but conserving and Dizzy at this point is pretty important, I think. So you not going for this makes me really like you kind of threw this. That was a pretty good opportunity to you could go for a high, you could go for low reset, like something with Spooky Skeleton cross ups, anything like that. You should probably look those up too, especially since they have like 2 bordering on 3 bars. You can go for a Spooky Skeleton mix up. It's pretty good for you. Philly is pretty bad at dealing with it anyway. Anyway, Ethra, blah 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 blah. At this point I was like, he maybe is gonna do a reset here, so I was just mashing. Didn't really work out. Spend the level 3 here. You could have maybe killed with at this point if you just did level 1, you maybe just could have just killed me there. But if you felt like just going for level 3 here, that's fine. It's kind of whatever. You have a good incoming assist here. That was a weird incoming with the Aethra. The Aethra does kind of bait the incoming Timpani, which, I'll be honest, every single time I came in with Big Band, I mashed Timpani for my life. Because, I don't know, I just kind of felt like going for it. And I wanted to see if Bizzy could really punish it. This one I messed it up, because I feel like there's no incoming reversal period, so you kind of just have to do a Timpani really properly. If you mess it up, you can kind of die. full and dizzy. Going for burst rate here is kind of whatever. I was just mashing because I felt like he's not gonna do a burst rate on me, but you did, but it didn't work. So sucks to be you. I kind of jump up. At this point, I was just like, he's gonna do jump up with like assist. If I get hit, I get hit. If I get an air throw, I get an air throw. If I get an air throw, I kind of just like get big win. And I get this thingy, blah, 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 drop my combo. You get hit by something here, I don't know what. I drop my confirm because I'm bad. Again, at this point, I'm just reading that if I'm gonna jump in like this, at really obvious points, you're gonna call your assist for me to fall into. So I just kind of bait it really badly. But that was a good thing. You kind of because the thing with Big Band is that if he lands, he kind of can't do anything for a bit. He's not punishable, but he's kind of stuck. He doesn't really he can't really delay anything or whatever. Can't really hit buttons. So that's a good point to kind of jump into him. I could have parried that probably, but I don't. I was smashing light extend here, so I got thrown. Feels bad, man. I'm here I'm just praying, just help me, God. He hits me with this. I'm like, Jesus Christ, this guy's really good. He's going to destroy me. So this is 2-0 at the moment. I'm kind of freaking out. I'm not really freaking out. I'm like, if this guy beats me, it's going to be, it'll be kind of funny on the block. So I was just like, alright, let me see what's up. I was just kind of freaking out. I didn't know he would do that. I was jumping back, trying to hit heavy punch and call Philia. I somehow blocked this, which I'm happy about, but I don't really punish it, which I was not expecting. So, and it's not really an option I experience very often. So, cut me some slack. I could have punished this, but I didn't. I probably could have armed this, really, but I didn't. Again, I have a bad habit. He has a bad habit. Our bad habits collide. So this is cool. This one he could have probably punished because he blocked the jumping heavy punch in the air. Probably just landed him a jab, bro. Especially it'll stop me doing this garbage anyway, like my hop stuff. It'll stop it. So just hit a button here. Again, I hit big button with assist. Feels good. You don't really punish the assist here. If you jab the assist, I'm stuck for a pretty long time, so that's a good thing you should go for. That's a pretty good freeze frame. Now I have one hype. Again, you don't punish this. Admittedly, it's kind of hard, but you can stand a medium punch, I think, in that particular situation. Kind of just hit it and be like, okay, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. The thing is actually pretty bad in terms of hitbox. Blitzer, so you can trade with it. I mean, if you trade with it, you're kind of screwed, but you can kind of go for hits, and more often than not, you might actually just hit him, especially with good anti-air buttons. I'm kind of just sticking out good buttons. That was one point I was kind of trying to assess you. I was seeing if you would empty jump with buttons, or no, sorry, just jump in with buttons. You can't empty jump with buttons, but he empty jumped in low. I kind of freaked out and got hit. I think I'll try to backdash a button that wasn't there as well. So, sorry, push block a button that wasn't there. So again, good reset. I think at this point I kind of made the read that you were jumping in without doing anything a lot. So, in honesty, maybe you should have made that read a bit earlier, but cut me some slack. This is gonna kill me. I'm never sure when Dynamo's gonna kill, honestly. I freak out. I was mashing all sorts of reversals. Didn't really work. Feelsbadman. Really sucks. This works. I freak out what confirm I should go for. He push blocked this. You definitely should not push block that one. Just land and hit a bunch of buttons. You get to go in the party. Hit standing light kick here. I don't know why. What does this accomplish? I'm over here. Oh, well, I'm jumping in. I was reading you jumping up and doing some big Bella button that I can stuff with my fast Philia button. But you hit standing light kick. Maybe sometimes just go for the full confirm. I don't know. If I land, because most of if you especially look at the way people play here, if they block something and if they got hit by the standing light kick, you got a full confirm if you dial the chain in. If you didn't dial the chain in, or sorry, if you dialed the chain in but it got blocked, they most likely would just land. Nobody really touches a reversal as soon as they land in those sort of situations very often. I do because I'm aware, but a lot of people are not that aware. and so they don't try to punish those sort of situations, and they'll just land and just push block, which is pretty safe for you. So that's something to consider in the situation here. You hit something like it, which worked, but maybe just dial it in. There's no there's no risk to dialing your chain in. And then you hit crouching light punch, and then I hit my crouching light punch. Feels bad for you, feels good for me. Philly is cheap. Blah blah blah. I go for another one because I'm cheeky. You can mash jab out of all this, by the way, like the falling jump light punch into IAD stuff. You can hit a button there. It's pretty hard to kind of stuff the buttons with it, and still have a bunch of mix-ups with it. So something to consider. I dropped my combo, feels bad. I think you can punish that with 360. I think you can punish any heavy punch with 360. I might be wrong. But I know that it's like 360 is like mad quick and setting heavy punch is like -4 or something. Might be something worth testing or something, I don't know. You jump back, call assist. This is that assist is not a good one to be jumping back and calling assist with. Um, so you have a pretty bad habit of just up backing all the time. I didn't really call this out, but that's something to consider. I'm not gonna drop my combo, but you hit a bunch of buttons, feels bad. Push blocking the jumping like a here, that's fine. You're gonna back off and again push block like whenever you feel like threatening, you just up back a bunch. And I didn't really call this, so maybe just remember this a bunch. If you play against other people, if you're getting hit here. Again, the Philia stuff, I hit the jumping light punch. I think that one's a bit further. Yeah. He stuck the button on a bit earlier. If he had stuck out, like, by the time I reached over here, if he had started sticking out the button now, like, jumping up and trying to stick it out, I would have definitely beat it. But because his button was a bit early, we kind of traded here. Try to confirm. I messed up my back wave dash. I was like, ah. And then he misses his confirm. Just back off. I drill. I realized I didn't have any meters, so I couldn't really confirm off it. I try to read a back tech and try to pressure it, but I mess it up. Don't hit buttons against Philia, bro. It just doesn't work like that. Because the problem with Eliza buttons is that the hurt box comes out before the hit box. So it's pretty easy to stuff a lot of the time, especially with a bunch of Philia buttons. You somehow hit beat extend. Big read. I don't know how. If this was just a massive read, then that's great. If it wasn't, then you put your balls on the line. I don't know why you did that. That would be super risky. Again, I was just super overzealous at this point, so I just kind of was going again a bunch. So he kind of threw this out. That's cool. I get hit. I don't know if you kill me. You don't kill me. I was just like, wait, what? So I kind of looked away, and then I saw that it wasn't getting combos. So I just hit jab, and I'm like, all right, let's go. You can definitely burst that one. That's not burst safe. Especially the light kick. I think sometimes you block the burst, sometimes you get hit. I don't remember the specifics of that particular setup. I think if you get hit by the heavy punch part, you can do the burst, but I can block it. If you do the light kick, then I get hit or something. I don't know, something like that. Point is, bursting here is not that bad, but you had pretty high in Desi, so maybe not. And then I do the cheap mix-up. You push block here. I don't agree with push blocking here at all. Just hold up back, and as soon as you land, just mash a bunch of buttons. You actually don't use a lot of, I hate to use this term, land cancel stuff, chicken block punishes at all. You should really use that a lot more. Be more aware in those sort of situations when you up back, because you do up back a lot. So when you do up back, try to look for punishes like that. Nice push blocks, that's fine. That's a good time to push block up back. I think I have to call this out. I can't really react to that, I think. I might have to practice that or something. Again, I'm sticking out a bunch of buttons. You hit Big Band? Yeah, you hit Big Band, which is good. You hit Big Band. As soon as you hit somebody's assist, they can't call any assist for a pretty long time. So that's a good thing to go for. That's a good habit to build. Especially you could do that with heavy DP as well with the Eliza. That's pretty good. You can just jump back off of that. It's pretty good. I kind of back off, and then I was like, oh, I actually hit the life lead. And then as soon as I realized I hit the life lead, I got hit. Feels bad, man. Blah. And then trying to combo the assist combo to the dead body anymore. I think kind of whatever. Again, I'm mashing Timpani every time. I'm pretty bad at getting the combo here, so it feels bad. Stupid idiot big band things, or standard idiot big band things. Again, standard idiot big band. Standard idiot big band works. I get a win. Feels good, man. That's my first win in the set so far. I'm kind of tired. I did a bunch of driving today and didn't really get a lot of sleep. Again, standard round set really. I don't know how to bait it with your team. You don't have an uppercut assist. I get one hype here. You don't punish the assist at all. That's something you really should be looking at, especially if I'm sacrificing my assist to build hype like that. So just hit a jab or something, bro. It'll lock out my jumping heavy punch plus assist memes for a long time. At this point I made the big read like that you're gonna jump in and like not do anything, so I can just air throw it. I drop my combo that feels bad. I don't know why I did all of this, but you know that's cool. I have a bunch of Indizzy and I was hoping I'd get like one hype, but then I realized I already had one hype by the time I did the ender. So I was like, oops. But you do tech into the corner. I don't agree with taking in here, but I also don't agree with taking out. Actually, the thing with this setup in particular is that if you tech immediately, like you do here, I'm actually like plus 15 or something. I'm actually not that plus. So I have to make a... I cannot react. I personally cannot react to the tech in versus tech out. I have to make a read. And if I make a read on you taking into the corner, I can do something like that, but then I messed it up. Feels bad. But if I read taking out, then I can set up a left right. But I can't really do both. At least I personally cannot react and then do both. So that's something you might want to consider. You might also want to consider just not taking at all. You had fairly high Indizzy too. So even if you just don't tech, you have like fairly high life. You have pretty good Indizzy. I think your reversals don't get stuffed. Don't get like safe jump or safe meatied by Beowulf. I don't remember that part. So I mean it's still pretty scary. You got trapped in the corner. It's kind of rough. I get hit by this big spooky skeleton because I'm bad. Again, early Ethra reset. I don't agree, but whatever. I'm mashing big time. It doesn't work. I'm mad. I'm like, the first time I did arm, it doesn't work. I'm pissed. I push block the thing here. You called Elvis. I don't know why you did that. Sure, whatever. I guess. I don't agree with this. Even if I see the Elvis, I can just react with up back. So, I think ultimately at higher levels, this thing is for the most part just a gimmick. So, I don't know. Again, don't really stick out buttons too much to Beowulf. Because you get big smacky for it. Doesn't do anything. You kind of do this button kind of mindlessly. And then I also do my button mindlessly, but my button is better mindless. So, I made a read of you jumping in blankly again. Did Horus, my spacing was alright. So I didn't really get hit. That's good. Good push blocks here. I messed up my confirm. What did you do here? Blah, blah. Air dash jump light punch. Okay, maybe that's a good thing to go for if you read meter on a jump back heavy punch. If the spacing and timing is right. You drop your confirm, feels bad. Again, you kind of call your assist at a bad time. Again, if I'm push blocking you a lot here, calling the assist after catching heavy punch doesn't do anything. And also, I've mentioned it to you a few times that you kind of do this a lot. You chain into your heavy punches a lot. Should be more aware. And especially don't call assist, because there's a free hit on the assist. Again, you kind of call Elvis. It works out here. You actually got a combo out here, I think. Kept the combo going. But, I don't know. I don't know how much about doing Elvis. Maybe it's good, maybe it isn't. I don't know. I wouldn't do it too much. You somehow hit Philly, yeah? I mean, you definitely could have just comboed me, but you hit Philly. That's good. And you throw me to the corner. It feels bad. I'm like, I was doing so well, but then I lose this character. This game sucks. Feels bad. Gregor sucks. This is the worst part. This is the worst time of my life. I'm like, I was playing good with Beowulf, and then I did some mindless stuff like I do, but I was doing alright. I made some good reads, And then Beowulf died, and then my affiliate Gregor gets baited. And it gets it gets baited like the wrong way too. Um, like for some reason this Gregor crosses up, which is dumb, and then it gets standing medium punch, and I'm like, all right, like I just got outplayed. Like, and then I get hit by medium kick here. I'm like, all right, this is going great. And I'm just mashing for my life. Like God help me. I wasn't aware of the Undizzy. Also would have mashed tag, so I got the alpha counter. I call BX in because I'm sick of this Serocopter memes. I don't get the confirm me because I mess it up. Feels bad. And just back off and just hit a bunch of buttons. That's great. That was pretty good. That was really, really good spacing. To get this confirm here. Do you kill my character? You probably do. Drop your combo. Feels bad. Don't do that. I don't punish any of this. Feels bad. I outplay the crap out of you. Absolutely outplayed. Absolutely outplayed. That was nothing. You just got destroyed, bro. Got red. Feels bad. That was just garbage. That should not have happened. I was losing so badly until that happened. God gave me a break. I was like, he was just like, yo, Yoma, you need something. You know, I was like, alright. And go for this patented reset by your boy. I messed up. I could have just killed him off the air throw, but I don't really know air throw combos at all, so. Maybe I could have made something up on the way or something. Doesn't matter, I just kill him anyway. So it's like 2-1, I think, at this point. No, 2-2. I don't know what this throw read is about. You are big tripping, my dude, if you think this is gonna work. Cause like I haven't shown nothing but neutral jump, heavy punch, and back jump, heavy punch. Like, I don't know why this is a thing. Maybe it's just an input error, or maybe I'm thinking too much about this. Again, call assist. Why do you call the assist here? I don't understand. Mine works, yours doesn't. Again, give my assist to Smacky. I don't even know what I did here. I was trying to build hype, yeah. But again, jab my assist to something, please. Or launch it with any medium punch and then jump up or something. I gave you a big Smacky, you up back on reaction. I make the big read. Wasn't supposed to work, but it worked out anyway. I went for a tech chase. I shouldn't have done this one. I should have just done the body press one, because it gives me a hype and I have good position anyway. I get like the same mix up. Like, it's nuts. I don't know why I did this. Again, I try to throw you because I don't know. Throw's pretty good. Throws beat down back, but like you always up back, so I didn't really adapt to this. That was kind of bad on me. You messed up your combo. Feels bad. If I was mashing, I would have destroyed you. You beat my down back and call assist pretty well. Nice combos, nice air throw. Air throw here is fine, I think. It's fairly high and dizzy. I get hit here. I don't know why. I think I was just mashing. I'm mashing for my life. This baits me. I'm pissed. You don't combo off this. Feels bad. I'm big idiot mashing. Works out. I'm like, give me feel yeah, bro. And I'm like, alright. Cheap mix-ups every time. I drop my combo, then I get overhead anyway. Nice tech. Hit a big read, I guess. Cheap mix-up. Up back. The low was supposed to be up back. I was just really late. Big mash, and I'm sorry. Cannot be helped. I'm massive masher. I was trying to just like wave dash up and call assist. I don't know why, and it doesn't really work at all. But I get hooked up somehow. That's the most garbage play I think I made. That's it. I dropped this combo. I dropped this confirm. Feels bad. Could have just gone for the OTG one. I didn't really need to save my OTG there. So whatever. Don't hit my assist. Not in that spot as much. Come on, dude. Actually, here we go. I don't know why you did the thingy here, but that's cool, I guess. Did the rush punch here. It kind of was like, Give me some hit. I'll just wave dash up and call assist and block, and it'll work. And it worked. And I messed up my combo. Feels bad. Um, Hitting the assist there is kind of risky. Unless you could have did like crouching, like just do a super afterwards or something. Kind of just hard read me trying to hit you or something, where it doesn't work. Um, I don't know if you did super or not, but like might have been something worth considering. But it doesn't really work. Feels bad. I'm really tired. Really want to go to sleep soon. As soon as this happens, I'll go to sleep. Again, there's like not much to say anymore. I did. Again, this combo drops. I don't know why. Again, this might be something you might want to look up how to punish. You can only medium DP that one in particular. Again, you kind of call your Circopter here. I don't understand why, but the Elvis doesn't work. I have one hype. I have 1 meter. I am big chillin'. I'm happy as a bird. I drop my combo, feels bad. Again make a big read. See what does catch here? Well, drop this. The second one is a lot less negative. The third one is the one that doesn't have any blocking on it. It's pretty bad. Oh, you're trying to stick out medium kick again. I just grab it. The old failure grab is probably pretty good. Like probably the best reward in air grab in the entire game. Again, I try to throw you on your wake up. I don't know why you got hit by that. Actually, no. You did this. Blah blah. Drop your combo, feels bad. Hold your assist here. Come on, dude. Don't do this. If I see a medium that I block, I'm just gonna mash push block like free. So calling your assist there is a pretty bad habit, I think. You don't push block here. I don't know why. It subjects you to this mix up, and then you get hit, and then you lose your character. It feels super duper bad. And because of Hairball, the assist was still there. But you know, thanks to Hairball, top 5 assist in the game. And I call Hairball again and throw. You don't tech the throw. You do something else, which I don't know what. I don't have inputs. Blah blah. I don't know what to do if I like kind of spend my OTG here. I think I have some confirmed to do, but I don't know what. Try to go for tick throw, not tick throw, some delay low. I just I'll bait the hell out of you somehow. That's great. I played. Either confirm. I have no chair. I'm pretty mad, but I have big smashy. I definitely did. What's his name? Oh, I forget. The thingy. EX move. Yeah. But it didn't work for some reason. My input like got messed up or something. Or maybe I did it too late. That is pretty safe, I think, on the last side. Like beats are DPs. Because they're pretty slow. You can level 3 and beat that. But, you know. Might have just like dropped the input or something. And you're super duper dead here. That's cool. It's been a bunch of, you know, garbage. Could have went for a pin, I guess. You know, that'd be cool. Oh, I want to sleep. Can we just finish this already? It's like 3 minutes now. Again, I don't know why you're not beating these. You might have to look this up how to bait this. I saw that it was max range and just kind of freaked out and didn't do anything. It's kind of weird. Again, hit the assist. Yeah, I hit yours though. I think I did. Yeah, that's a good strat. I mean, letting the assist tank the hits, kind of whatever. I don't agree with that strictly, but jumping forward and just hitting medium kick immediately after that is pretty good strat. I could have outplayed this by just waiting and just heavying you, because you're pretty big. You can't really do anything if you stick the medium kick out. But you know that's the breaks with Beowulf. Sometimes you make the bad read, it feels bad, and you get a full combo. You go immediate reset, which is fine. If you try to do a cross under, which I don't know if you did really. I don't know if it's a thing that works on like lights or something. But Beowulf is not light at all, so don't do that. Again, you beat my down back, my assist mash. I was kind of far away from the corner, my dude, so it feels bad. I dropped my combo. Stick head jumping heavy punch again. I don't know why you got hit by that one. Again, you're like panic up back plus button. So, got hit. Again, that was a good confirm. Immediate medium kick. Beowulf, I think, pretty much has to heavenly that. He can't really do anything about it otherwise. Or really, like, not much without, like assists complicating things. I think you're supposed to heavenly that one. So, something for me to consider. You don't do that. I don't make combo those, but I gotta just ape out a bit over there. I think I tried to answer that. Oh. Yeah, I definitely tried to answer that. Oh, but I got hit because he did the button too early. Yoma battle. I'm going in for busy and sleep in like 3 minutes. Sorry, boyo. Maybe tomorrow. Anyway, that's a good thing. You reacted to the medium getting blocked and you didn't do anything, or rather, you reacted to the string getting blocked. Again, I'm kind of sticking out a bunch of buttons here. You can't really do anything about that too much. I feel maybe you kind of. The thing is, like, I stick the. Let me do this one. Kind of lift this one. The back one. Kind of go over the assist. That's great. Hit me over here, whatever. You react. Your thing doesn't work. Then I think that was a back jump, right? Yeah, just back jump immediately. The thing is that you can probably just take space against that and not really have to care too much about anything else. Because like if you read me doing a back jump heavy punch, you just like dash forward and just wait. It doesn't really do anything, especially if you dash forward and you just push block me. You like push me away, without really having to deal with me in a aggressive way. I guess I don't really know a great way to describe that. But again, these ones as well. You don't need to jump. You just dash. You can dash block, which is something I don't know if you know or not, but you can dash and block at the same time. So if you dash and you just block my jumping heavy punch, you can push me away. And especially if we lock up my assist, I can't really do anything else other than that. So at this point, I was kind of feeling really bad about my neutral. Again, you don't really push block anything off that string. You definitely should do that at some point. I dropped my combo. You take out of the corner and I freak out and I get put in the corner. Nice, just hit standing heavy medium punch, I guess. I definitely can just up back again and punish that, but I didn't, and I'm really bad. Vegeta saying lol. Kind of freak out. Kind of a bit of a shitty scramble, I guess. Again, at this point, I'm just calling out that assist and just destroying it. And then Big Band works out. I do the snap here. I don't really know why. I kind of feel like just doing it. I'm like, let me try this. This mix-up is cheap. You block it somehow. Again, if you have a read on the overhead, you can just hop back. And you don't need to push block it at all. And you just kind of land and just destroy me. Biddy Mash Super works out. Feels good, man. I would early reset immediately. Like, I would reset, like, right here. I would do the medium kick run stop reset and just go for an immediate reset, like, right here. Especially not even an air throw one, like a left-right one. I would just go for it, because it's a really early reset. Like, you've never done anything like this. It's going to work on me, like, pretty easily, I think. So, that's something worth considering. Like, go for early resets. Especially ones that are not throw-based. If you do an early throw-based reset, I don't know what to tell you. Because, like, the longer your combo is, the more predictable your reset gets. And I understand with me, I do predictable resets that, like, you can see and be like, oh yeah, he's going to do this reset. But the thing is, my resets have, like, different layers to them, and, like, a lot of different stuff goes on. Having different reset points is pretty important. But this works out somehow, because I think I was trying to mash something. That doesn't work, so it's bad. I light punch, it doesn't work, I just back off. You tried a dash throw? Come on, my dude. I'm not that bad. call me out for sucking at this game. Who are you? Risky. Blah blah. You have full and dizzy. I think this is the last game of the set. Yeah, this one I just suck. This is when I am so bad at this game. Like I try to parry, like kick and just throw. I don't know why I do parry throw. Like it's a really bad third strike habit. But I kind of die for it, but I don't, which sucks. The starter definitely died. What happened here? Blah 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 blah. Oh, you're trying to bait my reversals, I guess. That's cool. I don't reversal at that point, but then I reversal here. Because the thing is, I was trying to parry a button as you would come down. You can like see the parry here, and then I was like, oh, he didn't do anything. Oh no, I should beat extend, and then I got hit. It was bad. Actually, I probably wasn't even allowed to parry there because I had like hit forward a bit earlier anyway. Level 3 here, I don't agree with this. Do the full combo into level 1. Most likely it will kill anyway. Because level 1 does too much damage. Because if you did that and then you left the level 3 as Filio was coming in, the level 3 would do heaps of damage. So I don't know, something to consider. This thing coming is so cheap, and then you get to corner switch anyway. You try to burst bait here. I don't agree with the burst bait. Air throw, I guess, would have been great. Especially because if the burst bait doesn't work out for some reason, like if I just get hit, if you get hit by the burst or something, you're back to full screen. You have to work your way in. I mean, you have like a life lead, but like you have to work your way in pretty much to like try to kill me. If you got the air throw, if the air throw got teched anyway, like I'm stuck in mid screen. But I guess like you're trying to bait the Gregor as well. I don't know. There's a bit of layers to this. Jesus Christ. I definitely could have just murdered this one, but I didn't. I messed that up. You try to shiny medium punch again, but you're slightly at the wrong spacing. I really like the idea though. I try to call out any rising buttons with the jumping light punch. I think that point I was trying to call out any up backs or anything, but it's like jumps in general. Philios' Elias is pretty good at that, I think. Like, Philios' Elias, Philly is pretty good at that. There's big hitboxes and stuff. Gonna stick out buttons and whatever. Like 17 seconds left. I somehow wave dashed through this. I don't understand why. And I freak out and I just jump out anyway. I really could have just done something really bad here. Like, just wave dash forward, realize that whiffed and just Greggered from full screen. That would have worked. I would have won. Your confirm doesn't work. Feels bad. Somehow my jab trades with a jumping heavy punch. First time really push blocking in a lot of situations. I usually don't. I usually just land, sort of hit a button. I was kind of freaking out, so I just push blocked here. I was like, let me just mix it up. Probably shouldn't have. And I got to get out of the corner. That's good. He almost killed me, which feels garbage. For you. I'm like, alright, let's go. This sucks so bad. I stole this. That round sucked. I'm sorry. But yeah, that's pretty much it from the analysis. I'm really gonna go to sleep like right now. TLDR of that, oh no, TLDR of that was just too much up back really. The up back was killing you. Well, rather the up back wasn't killing you, but that's something you really have a bad habit with. And up back and like calling assists in like weird times in neutral gets the assist hit, gets your assist locked out. With Beowulf, it's hard to do a lot of damage to assists. But if it was something like, I don't know, like Squiggly or something, who can like do Sing SBL, and if you block wrong the next time, your assist dies by getting double up to something, that's pretty risky. You shouldn't. Just give me a second. You shouldn't really do that as much. That's a really bad habit. You should work out. You should work that out. Or like any single, like a big punch with assist backing it up or something. I don't know. Big man, if like somebody was playing point big man against you with assists, like they could do big punch on the assist and the assist would just die. And you wouldn't really be able to punish that because Eliza can't really get off the ground that quickly. Gonna have to make a big read. I don't know. That's something you might want to look at. Obviously, getting hit by Beatix, then you got hit by more than a few that you should probably try not to get hit by, but that's kind of hard to give advice for. Against the Beowulf stuff, you kind of did the standard mix-up of jump forward block, jump back, Jump forward buttons, jump forward early buttons beats air throw. Jump forward late buttons is an okay thing to do once in a while. Because it like option selects early jump against jumping heavy punches, early jumping heavy punch because like the way you do it, you do the early one. If I do an early jumping heavy punch, you like block, and then if I didn't do any jumping heavy punch or something, you just hit your own button. It works out. Um, so doing that on and off is kind of okay. It's not like a massively great mix-up or anything. You might have to also consider just staying at the proper spacing where the body of jumping heavy punch is hitting, and then hit standing medium punch there a few times. If I catch on, I have to like try to whiff punish that. I can't really punish it with jumping heavy punch. It's kind of risky. Um, Against Philia, I don't know, dude. Just don't get hit. It's kind of hard. Um, Philia versus Eliza, I think the neutral is kind of hard for Eliza somewhat. If the Eliza is pretty like aerial button heavy, because Philia stuffs that pretty quickly, unless it's like a very defensive aerial or something. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Um, you might have to like ask other Eliza players what they definitely use more standing medium punch if I'm gonna keep jumping light punching into you. Just stay on the ground, standing medium punch it. Uh, Something like that. With Bella, I don't know. I think you should play more point Bella if you want to improve your Bella, which I think definitely needs a bit more improvement. Your combos are okay. Your set play is pretty okay. You definitely know more with Elias than you would know with Bella, which happens to everybody. Heaps of people have like really good points, but their other characters kind of shitty. I would also suggest looking at different assists. Horus doesn't do anything for you, like even in the opportunities that you do to get to play it. So I might consider. You might want to consider looking at Butcher's Blade or something. Bella builds heaps of bar in her combo, so if you get a hit, then like call Butcher's Blade, you're pretty much gonna be okay. Or like Axe is pretty much okay as well. Because if you get a hit from Axe, then you get to go like do garbage. And anytime you combo into Titan Knuckle, you get to do really stupid mix-ups that I can explain later. I'm really tired. But this is nearly an hour. Jesus Christ! I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna catch you guys later. Busy. If you have any questions regarding any of this, let me know. But otherwise, I'll see you guys later.